Namaskar dosto, welcome to Interesting Facts, Figures and Quotes. What is lunar litter? From wreckage to spacecraft to empty food packets, even the moon is not free of litter left behind by astronauts. Since the 1950s, when the space race began, a number of countries, most notably the US and the former Soviet Union, as also India, have been sending manned and unmanned missions to the moon and other planets. When the missions end, the probes are inevitably crash landed on the heavenly body that they were investigating. This means that not only has the man filled his home planet with trash, he has also left tons of debris strewn on planets and their satellites across the solar system. The moon, in particular, has nearly 180,000 kilos of man made material lying on it. Litter on the lunar surface includes wreckage of spacecraft, more than 70 vehicles in all. Other objects include geological tools, shovels, rakes, plaques, flags, golf balls, dozens of pairs of boots, 96 bags of feces, urine and vomit, empty food packets, TV cameras, magazines, backpacks, medals, pins, a silicone disc, and with messages from 73 world leaders, an eagle feather, and even golden olive branch. Astronauts from the Apollo missions alone left over 50 tons of litter. Is there a law to prevent countries from littering space? The 1967 Outer Space Treaty does require explorers to avoid harmful contamination of the moon and other celestial objects, but since it bans territorial claims in space, there is no central authority to enforce laws against littering or anything else. NASA not only keeps a list of all human introduced garbage on the moon, but it also tries to protect the remains of the Apollo missions, citing their historical and scientific value. So, human beings really can't get out of the habit of litter. I only wonder if once they start going to moon, what is going to be the condition of the moon. So we better watch out, friends. Now, friends, who is a legally blind person and why? Governments across the world have had to define what legal blindness is. Friends, a legally blind person is someone who needs to stand 6 meters from a particular object to see it with the same degree of clarity that a person with a normal vision can from a distance of 60 meters. The visual field of a legally blind person is also limited to 20 degrees or less. A person with normal eyesight has a field of vision measuring 180 degrees. Normal visual sharpness is termed as 20/20 or 6/6. If the second number is smaller, say 20/18 or 6/5.4, it means the person has better than normal vision. Conversely, if the second number is larger, say 20/22 or 6/6.6, it means the person has worse than normal vision. Governments all over the world have had to define legal blindness in order to decide eligibility for special benefits. For instance, a legally blind person in the US can receive disability payment. Take the help of note takers and writers in college and also avail of seeing the eye dogs. Now, seeing eye dogs are a guide dog trained to lead a blind person, and also help of white canes. Marla Runyon, an American marathon runner, was the first legally blind athlete to participate in the Olympics at Sydney in 2000. So, friends, what I'm trying to essentially say here is, for everything on this earth, people have really planned. Even for blindness, you see how much planning and thought has gone as to who should be declared a legally blind person. So that's all I have today for you, friends, and goodbye and see you soon.